Hey everyone, it's Perfectly Imperfection, and welcome back to another episode of Dab and Yap. Segment I wanted to do basically where I smoke my garden variety grass and talk about things that don't bode well with me. Today, this one's just off the dome, to be honest. Last couple times I wrote them down as ideas, but this one really helps. This one basically is going to be about cutting old ties with people, or cutting ties with people in general. Because we've all had that one friendship where things have become too fucking crazy for us to sit here and deal with that person. And truthfully be told, I cut off people without even talking to them. And it's like, that's my cross to bear. But at the end of the day, if I personally feel like don't not like suit my needs or anything like that, if I don't see that you'll be there for like the wrong run instead of the fucking season, it's more the fact like, why are you really here? Because my whole thing is this: your vibe is and your personality is what I look for when I look for a friend, regardless of the point. So it's like, if I get a bad vibe from you, but I still feel you out, and then you sit here and turn the fucking pages on that, it really is a mess, So it's like, some people I rarely talk to for different reasons. But some people I've either stopped talking to them because it's like, I no longer believe that you're here for the season. And then there's been situations where I've seen other people go through where it's like, yeah, you still hang out with this person, but every time they do this or try and expedite that or get angry about this, they all, like, the person in that friendship is the one to blame for the other person's fucking problems. And it's like, why though, And it's really fucked up. Because I've seen a lot of friendships end over a lot less, and it's sad, because at the end of the day, before we are in relationships, before we are in a family of anything of that, we are people with fucking emotions. And if those can't really be expressed like that, it's like you're honestly sitting here saying you don't want friends, but you want people around just so they can hear you bitch or cry or whine, whichever one of those. And it's like, at this point in my life, there's a lot of people I have to really sit here and think about who I'm going to keep and the reasons for that too. Because if you're here for a reason and not a season, yeah, we still can kick it. But if you're here for a fucking season, there's no reason as to why you did what you did. You did not come with ill content. You just rather sat here and had somebody with you to sit here and complain about this. And as far as I'm concerned, I've been in situations like that. But it's always with, people I've known for, like, through someone else, to be honest. And it's like, ties like that have to be cut, because it's like, I don't know you from a hole in the wall. I only know you from what this person tells me. So it's like, to me, certain things have to change. There are a lot of people in my life who I may have to cut off ties, because it's like, it was better when I didn't have to worry about, what somebody sat here and fucking thought of me or anything like that. So it's like, I have to take a look at family. Yeah, I've even taken a look at friends too. So there's no discrimination here. But it's just like, we're all adults at the end of the day. Before we're friends, boyfriend, girlfriend, freaking family members, we're all people before the end of the day's out. Life's too short to sit here and wonder, or sit here and have fake people who sit here and give you fake truths and live their lives as calmly as they can, but sit here and make it seem like, when they come to you, you have to sit here and listen like this. I know there's one person going through all types of shit, and it's like, it's fucked up that when they get a certain way, it has to be like died down, the vibe changes and everything like that. Drama's gonna follow us naturally, but it's like, I feel like me saying that, I feel like drama will only follow us determining on the people we allow in our lives, because I don't want any drama regardless, but it always seemed to find me. But it's more so of the people who I have in my life. Now, no, I'm not going to say any names, and no, this is not taking shots at anybody. I'm just sitting here saying I've had those situations where I've had to literally say, yo, or even just cut them off ghostingly. Or, like I said, I would have to sit here and honestly say, I don't think our fucking friendship or anything like that is going right. And if they get up, be like, oh, what you talking about? You did this, and this. And it's like, yes, I did. And you did the bare fucking minimum. So it's like, I'm coming to you with this and you're getting fucking defensive. It's real crazy. It really is. So it's like, there's a lot on my mind with this topic, because it's like, even with this year and next year and years to come, I may have to take a long look at family members or something else, because it's like, at the end of the day, I had to create my family with strangers who did not feel like strangers to me. I'm not going to give names. Y'all know who you are. But it's like, as I said in my first episode of this segment, I was the black sheep. There's different reasons for it, and it's not merely because, oh, I had a child early. No. At the end of the day, everyone's expectation and perception of what I should have done was not how it went. And they're pissed off with me, whether they are or say it to my face or not. It still looms over my fucking head as, oh, the bad cloud around my little poof. It makes no damn sense as to why, right? And it's out of the blue that you find certain things out about certain family members, and it's like, niggas don't want to fuck with you. It's like, okay, but you still in my face at the end of the fucking day. So if you really want to sit here and talk about it, if you didn't want to sit here and just be around me, or better yet, just see me, be it on social media or in person, that's not my concern. I'm going to be me unapologetically, and I'm going to live my life just as such. And if anyone has a problem with that, y'all can sit here and talk to me, but don't be a coward, right? And sit here and not say shit. Because like I've said, I've had situations where a family member really sat here and tried to sit here and say, oh, I'ma do X, Y, and fucking Z, and never actually did it, because it's like, you called my parent after the fact. And you're supposed to be the adult. Meanwhile, I was being an adult. A lot better than this person, I may add. But, well, like I said, I'm not saying names. One thing I get tired of is people actually believing they're entitled to something. And it's like, yeah, I'm going to give you what you want. It's not what I am going to sit here and sincerely do. Just saying. But at the end of the day, this was the episode for today, and it's basically like cutting off old ties, be it friend or family or otherwise. Because at the end of the day, all we have is our peace, and if that gets broken by too many shards of fucking glass, we gonna end up with so many fucking cuts. Can't the hospital fucking save us from that? And I leave y'all with this. The tongue has the power of life and death. I've said this before. And those who love it will eat its fruit. Use that as how you want. If it reciprocates with you, that's fine. If it does not, understand it. But until then, I will see you guys later.